you see Tyreek Hill?
I don't even.
What's that?
I don't want to get into it with you either. But my only thing, was there excessive force? Yes. Was he the most compliant? No.
What's that?
That's how that's going to go, whether he's white, black, Mexican, Chinese.
It's not how that's going to go.
I disagree.
All the time.
We're going to start.
Anyways,
he doesn't even know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
His name's, you know what?
This football player was on the way to
his
the
name's
game.
the Cheetah.
Oh, Cheetah.
So he was in his Lamborghini. He was
hold on. It was a McLaren.
No,
okay, I'm sorry. Oh, really? That's the point of the story?
What'd he say?
It was a dumb, expensive car, okay?
It was a McLaren. He was speeding to the game.
They should have pulled him over.
They pull him over. He rolls the window up. They knock on it. And he rolls down and goes, just give me the ticket so I can get out. I got to go to the game. He rolls the window back up. They go, keep the window down.
Yeah.
He refuses to do it. They open up the car, and then fucking Johnny saved the day. He's like, get out the car! And then fucking puts him. That's too much.
It was too much?
It's a speeding ticket, man.
Let's see it.
But you got to listen. You got to comply.
If you're doing that but here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Your kids.
Let's see it.
If your kids are doing something that you told them not to do, okay, there's a certain level of like restraint that you're going to have. Even I don't care how mad you are. Like if you're pulling somebody over for speeding, they're already doing something wrong.
Make it big screen.
It doesn't.
We'll watch it.
It shouldn't lead to this.
Well,
that was excessive force, but my only problem could this have been avoided if he was like, my bad, officer, here's my license registration, instead of leaving the window open.
No.
Because to me, like,
so you're saying that? Okay, so you're saying this. You're saying
Can
this.
Chris watch it?
I haven't.
He doesn't. He doesn't.
I will know. Go ahead.
No, all I'm saying is this.
Go ahead.
So it's like excessive force. And then, I'm just going to give you a ticket.
No. But hold on. My thing.
That's different. So I got to put my knee in your back and put you in handcuffs.
Yeah. Too much.
And then just give you a ticket.
But hold on, Eric.
Come on, it's too much.
But if you would have complied, would there have been excessive force?
No, I'm saying yes.
You think they still would have? I disagree.
That's what I'm trying to say. You think these cops went like this, dude? They were like, we're just going to give you a ticket. We're fine.
Yep. I do.
And then. Fuck that!
Yep.
Get out on the ground!
Yep.
Like,
I do.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm pointing to the one black guy that knows what I'm talking about. That shit's bullshit.
I don't know,
I think they use excessive force. I think if he would have complied, it wouldn't even got to that point.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He has to take some accountability. Both do. Both parties.
It's not like the cops were in a good mood. That one, put it this way, if that one thing triggers them to do that, they shouldn't be cops.
Bingo.
Period. That's crazy.
My point.
But I didn't see it yet, so let me see it and make sure that that's true.
Watch it so you can see what's going on.
No, I'll light it up with stats. It'll get nasty. I start giving you stats.
Okay, well, get nasty, baby.
No, we can look up the stats.
All right, let's see.
You can look up cops.
We should. It'll wreck your world.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window like that, though. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that.
It's already argumentative, right?
Don't knock on my window like that.
Hold on.
You have it up. I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you.
Get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm gonna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do.
No, that's
mad. Rolls the window. Like rolls the window back up. They go, dude, leave the window down.
Legally, you don't have to.
I know, but let me know how it goes for you when you don't.
Exactly. I would.
Go ahead.
Hey.
No, I would roll it down.
Of course you would, Nick, because you're a normal person.
As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
All this is normal.
Get out of the car.
He should have complied. All this is normal. This is where it gets weird.
Get out.
This guy's the problem.
Yeah.
Way too much. Too much.
Yeah.
Didn't need to physically touch him. That's too much.
I agree.
I'm just saying this wouldn't have happened if you would have complied at the top.
Listen.
I'm getting arrested, Drew.
What's your point?
My point is like, there's plenty of examples of like cops of like
this all is
examples of cops like white people, for instance, acting crazy with the cops, and they don't do this.
Yeah.
Okay, now just all I'm saying, just off the stat, more white people are shot than black by cops.
But again, that's not a Brendan. You're making this racial. All I'm saying is those cops should not have done that. That's all I'm saying.
That one cop was too much.
This guy, and I get it. The guy make like $40,000 a year. He's pulling up. Here's this dude in a Lamborghini acting like, just give me my ticket and get out of here. Whatever. It's a dumb, stupid, expensive car.
No, stats matter.
All right. All I'm saying? It's like, and so and the cop like is having a day.
We're saying the same thing.
If this was a murderer, like how would they treat the guy then?
Probably the same.
Well, then he deserved it.
If he acted like that,
good thing I did
this. All I'm saying is that could have been avoided. That cop way too much.
Yeah.
That could have been avoided if he just complied like most people do.
But that seems.
I don't think it's a race thing. I think this black, white, Hispanic,
that's
Cuban.
Exactly what I'm saying is this. I think that cop still could have. He would have found something.
I don't think that's fair. No, I don't believe that because you're taking the exception.
But you don't know. But
99% of cops are not like this.
No. But I'm not.
This is the exception.
But this guy is the exception. I think he would have found whatever he wanted to do to get him out of the car.
Maybe.
So you're saying that this window? He said, you know what? As a matter of fact, get out of the car.
Eric. What's his name? Tyreek. He was acting like a fucking asshole.
Correct. And that's the problem. But no one takes accountability. Now he's on CNN.
He was acting like an asshole.
Such a victim. It's like you wouldn't have been.
Okay. Let me make this point. When the cops get called to say a disturbance, when they get there, the people that are involved in the disturbance are supposed to be like, "Well, I'm so sorry, officer. No, they're getting called there."
Yeah.
And so
I agree with you.
The cops have to know how to deal.
I agree with you.
To de-escalate situations.
I agree with you.
And what I'm saying is that particular cop wasn't in the mood to de-escalate.
Right.
He was in the mood to show I'm actually in charge.
For sure, yeah.
And I'm going to make you feel shitty. I'm taking you out of your super expensive car
because you're not complying,
and making you feel like whatever I'm going to make you feel like.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue right there. No. That guy shouldn't be a cop.
No, the issue is he should have complied, and it wouldn't even gotten to this. That's all. I'm saying.
But those are two issues that are not.
They're not connected. That's what I'm saying.
Mutually exclusive. You guys are both agreeing.
Exclusive. No, I'm saying.
No, I'm agreeing. He was too much. It's like Jesus Christ, dude, relax. But then also Tyreek Hill, be better.
I've been pulled over by the cop, and this is what happens when they say, you know why we pulled you over? And you're like, okay, yeah. And then they say you were speeding. Now there's a moment where you're trying to talk your way out of this, right?
Sure.
But the moment they start writing the ticket,
it's over.
Yeah.
Chalk it up. Yep. Chill.
And I think that's like if the guy, first of all, so you're telling me the cop comes over and he bangs on your $300,000 Lamborghini, boom, 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 I'm not
rolling it back up because clearly
what I'm saying is that what he did in terms of making the cops feel whatever they're going to feel, I don't think that warrants that.
No.
It's not like he was like, get the fuck away from my car, pig, bitch, or whatever.
No. Yeah. It was definitely
not gonna
like,
go
all
well
right, bro.
you're not helping.
I knocked on the window because I wanted you to roll it down.
That's what the first guy was cool. He goes, no, I have to tell you why I'm pulling you over. You got to leave it down. He goes, I ain't leaving it down.
He knows he's about to get a ticket. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
how are you going to give him the ticket? He's got to roll down the fucking window to do it. No, hey, dude, you're going to get a ticket.
He gave him the license.
That's exactly what the cop said. He goes,
and he was calling his agent right then to be, hey, man, I think I'm about to get arrested. I think something's happening right now. And he's making sure, he wants to know, like, look, make sure something's about to go on right now.
And you have to do that with the window open. That's dark tinted. Now why do cops make you roll your window down? Just in case you have a gun.
Yeah.
Clearly they don't know who he is. So they're like, bro, why you keep rolling up the fucking window?
When you
also the cops have to worry about other.
No, I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that they wouldn't have done this.
The cops have to worry about other football players running up and tackling them while they're doing that too.
Correct.
Well, the other guy, they all saw this happening, and one of the football players, the guy's like 6'9", 300-something pounds, and he walked over.
Campbell.
He walked over like this, like, hey, what's going on? That's Tyreek Hill, whatever. And that when that one cop was still like,
well, don't interfere.
He wasn't interfering, but it's like you want to.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Interfering would be like you going and
yeah.
Get off my
let me see.
Hey, get in the car. You're parked in the middle of the side.
He's a Denver boy.
I'm in the car. You gotta go before you get a ticket.
Hey, I'm not in the car.
Who's the driver? This is my car.
All right, move.
I'll take that.
You gotta move right now. Let me have your license. You're gonna have ticket too. Let me have your license. You're gonna ticket. Let me have your license.
I'm leaving.
I'm not playing. Let me have your license. Your license right now. Your license right now. You're not gonna give me your license?
You're not gonna give me your license? I'm leaving.
Let me have your license. Your license right now. Hey, your license right now.
Yeah, I guess too much.
Or I'm gonna lock you up.
No, but
right now.
He's so mad, the cop.
Right now. You're dealing with me now. Your license right now.
For what?
The other cops that get in your car and leave, and he goes, he told me he could leave. He goes, you're dealing with me now.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is this.
They're all on
this
paid
guy
leave
is
right
on
now.
one.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Well, was that the guy that pulled him out?
This
The other guy? Oh yeah, that's.
I know it was a different dude. It was a,
that's the
a
guy
big
who took
white
his
dude.
fucking- no, he took his helmet off.
Oh, he did?
All I'm saying is this: that guy's on one.
Yeah.
And
He
like
had
I
a bad
say,
day or
so
something.
yeah, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is like the cops. You're not dealing with like upright citizens. Like, the guy already just did a crime. He was 10 miles over the speed limit apparently.
All right, well, I mean,
you know what I mean? So I'm like,
it's not really a crime, but yeah, I mean, it
well,
is technically,
apparently it's a crime enough to like,
against the law,
Sure,
dude.
it's against the law. Yeah.
you know, whatever it is. I'm just saying is like all I'm saying is like the cops, whether no matter who they are, black, white, whatever, it doesn't matter. All I'm saying is like you're not dealing with people. Who are going to all of a sudden start acting right because the cops are there.
I understand.
So the de-escalation protocol
I understand.
should be in place. That was not it. And I don't want to hear this
100%.
shit about like that's not Tyreek Hill's fault that these guys are being like, nah, fuck that today. Fuck that today. You know what? Today, this rich dude, we gonna make him feel.
Tyreek has to take a little bit of accountability.
Yeah,
I understand that. I'm not saying he doesn't have any accountability.
They're both at fault.
This isn't necessary for a speeding
You,
ticket.
as a cop, you have to be better than that, is what you're saying.
Yes!
You're in the position of.
You'd be pissed too if that was your outfit.
Yeah,
They look
true.
ridiculous.
Dude, even at a restaurant, you know, you come over and the customer's always right. That's you want to.
Yeah.
You know, even a waiter has to come over and be like, even if you're acting like a dick, and that's not
Take
right for you
it.
to act like a dick. There's a certain like, oh, okay, well, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, when you have a gun and a baton and friends, now you're at the restaurant and somebody's like, hey, you know, my steak isn't cooked right. Get on the ground.
I'd appreciate that.
Holy
And this
shit.
motherfucker will be like, well, you should have been nicer.
Right. No, well,
Well, if I was like, give me my
Bro.
fucking steak, I ain't leaving. I'm like, yes, you are.
that
I'm like,
guy,
no, I'm
Tyreek,
not.
Yeah. I'm just saying, dude, it's like these guys.
Also, those cops were Latina, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I'm talking about the cops. That's
No,
what I said.
I'm just saying for the rest of the viewers out there.
Well, yeah, because this viewership needs to know that. This ain't a race issue.
No.
This is about power and no power.
But also, and knowing how to deal with the cops.
Oh, dude,
They're not going to react well when you roll up the window.
They don't know how to
Absolutely
deal with the
not.
cops?
No,
Oh, man.
absolutely not.
He had a little bit of entitlement going on there for sure.
And he learned
that's why he
today.
called his thing. No. He's not going to learn anything because he went to the game and scored a touchdown, and he's going to go on with his life as a millionaire.
Well, no, now he's
What's
on
happening
CNN.
right
now he's
is
on
this-
CNN crying victim.
But what's happening?
They're
now,
making a race
he's trying
issue.
to work. I felt like he was trying to be like, hey, look, let's work together. I'm not mad at all the cops. That's his press conference after the game. He was talking like that. But this one cop's already on administrative leave.
Yeah.
It's like if he obviously didn't know it was Tyreek Hill.
No,
In my opinion, because
I don't think so.
Because like imagine you're like you're his boss. And everybody always talks about the cops and all the violence.
Last thing they
the
need.
last thing they want is for that shit to get viral. And you're acting like that
To the
It's
most
like,
famous guy in the
right,
league,
with body cams on,
bro.
It's like-
The cops like, what do you?
That's just
What do you?
stupid.
Out of all the times, I get it, man. But all the times to do it to the cheetah, headed to the fucking
By the
game.
way, that where they are right there is like that's not far away from the stadium. That's literally at the stadium.
Yeah, you can see the cones. They're pulling in
That's
the
at the
stadium.
stadium. So it's like even to be like even like take a moment to be like.
wait a minute, McLaren Stadium,
Bro,
necklace,
dude, it's like
License plate that says
Figure it out,
that's
bro.
my point.
Big
That's
and
his
black.
crime. That's his crime. That's his crime.
Get out of the car! No. You got it wrong.
Dude, that's exactly what I'm saying. My point was like,
How
it's
was
like-
someone like, no, he's on my fantasy football. Let him go. How's that
dumb-
not happen?
I'm just saying, how dumb is that? Like, so what it tells me is like that happens a lot. This guy probably pulls people over, and when he's having a bad day, he's like, you know what, we're gonna sweat this dude today. I get that. One time I was driving on Sunset, and my window was down like a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
and it was like I saw my speedometer, man.
Yeah.
It's 35 miles.
Yeah.
You know, I was at 37.
Yeah.
This cop was
Yeah.
next to me. Dude, the dude, look, he was like,
That's
slow down!
That's crazy.
You know, the way he
That's
did
crazy.
it, though. Dude, and I just went
It's-
like, I literally went like this, Chris. I looked at him like this,
Uh-huh.
and I just went,
Yeah.
you know, because I was like, oh, this guy's ready.
There are cops like that, yeah.
He's ready.
It's
What I'm
crazy.
saying is,
Yeah.
he was ready.
Yeah.
And then to what you're saying is like, know how to deal with the cops. I could have easily, because I feel like if I would have went like,
Fuck you.
fuck off, man. You know, it would have just been like,
get out the car,
right? Because he was like, he probably had a night.
Yep.
He's on Sunset,
I just feel like
dealing with drunk people, and it's like, you know what?
He's sick of it.
When you feel like you're dealing when you feel like you're dealing with people, that's when you start to get an attitude preemptively. And the cops feel like they're dealing with criminals. But black people feel like they're dealing with cops a lot, I feel like. So it's like, all right, motherfucker, here we go. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a whole issue.
Yeah.
For both sides.
Yeah.
Whole issue.
Of course.
Yeah. Whole.
Because like I saw a sports show today, and the guy was saying like, you know, when you see military, like when I see a military person, I do the same thing this guy was saying. I go like, hey, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
You know. You don't know what their life is or what they
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
But it's kind of like, oh, I respect the military, whatever.
Same.
You want to be like that with cops too.
You should be.
You should be.
No, you should be.
I know.
You don't want to go off the exception.
But there's not.
Because then we're going to be mean to football. Then you should be mean to football players because of Aaron Hernandez.
But the thing is, what ends up happening is I don't feel like the cops are involved enough in the community. They live in other places. So it's like people all get treated like in a way like that could have been de-escalated by the cops so easily. Like I saw a prison show. It was so funny that the prisoners were acting a certain way, and the guy was showing what they do. So he grabs the guy, and he was like the whole time he was saying, "I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I'm not." But he was like, had him in the thing. I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. You know, it's like it was a way they were talking specifically about like de-escalating.
Right.
So you would think in prison. So then that means in prison with criminals, people in jail, convicted. You think they acting nice to the guards all the time?
But they have no weapons. They have no guns.
Do they not?
They have no gun. No, they do not have guns.
That's why they got that right. So there's no shanks in the prison?
There's shanks, but there's no guns.
Yeah, but
because remember, these cops, the reason these cops are on high alert, the reason these cops are on high alert, because they want to go back to their families just like everybody else.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know in that situation.
Yeah, my father-in-law cop for 30 years.
You pull up in a Lamborghini.
Cop for 30
Ferrari,
years.
right?
My father-in-law. McLaren.
Oh wow. It's a Lamborghini. What is it?
McLaren.
This guy looks like he wants to put his knee in somebody's back.
Wait, is McLaren a different? So Lamborghini, Ferrari, and McLaren are all three different things.
Yeah.
Yes.
McLaren's a big boy. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But isn't McLaren?
We've
like
been
the
trying
Lexus,
to tell you this whole episode.
And Ferrari's like the Toyota, isn't it?
No. McLaren's dope, especially when it comes to Formula
McLaren's
1.
cool. I don't love them.
I don't fit in them, so I don't give a fuck about them.
If you were doing a Pepsi Coke challenge, you couldn't tell me the difference between those cars.
Ferrari.
That makes me sick.
Favorite.
You said that. They're so different.
If you were blindfolded, if I blindfolded you,
I could do it off the engine.
If I blindfolded you, oh my
From the
god,
sound
he's like Daredevil.
You're a fucking nerd.
He's like, that's a McLaren.
Really?
Oh, all day.
Oh, I want that challenge.
He could. That's not that hard. That's not that hard. I can't do it.
You don't.
But
shit.
But no, it's just different. Engines sound different. No, they do absolutely. Dude, driving my car now is way different than driving the Ferrari. Way different. It's way different, and they're both fucking awesome.
One's a V6,
yeah,
9.6,
and the other one's got
V8.
like 8 in a minute.
V10.
Yeah, I